The NBA playoffs are kicking off right now, and I could not be more excited. We are facing the New Orleans Pelicans, who in this universe do have Anthony Davis. But I'm going to show you guys the lineup changes that I've made, and we'll see what they end up working like. I've gotten a lot of different feedback from you guys. I do want to say I am running a 9-man rotation for the playoffs to keep my core players really on the court. Keep in mind that a lot of you guys told me to put Nico in the starting lineup. I don't want to do that. I want to keep Dwight Powell there because I really need to make sure that we have somebody off the bench that can be a scorer at the guard position. So Ja Morant, Jalen Green, Jaden McDaniels, Dwight Powell, no Dwight Powell slander, and Charles Bassey, the starting five. Not much has changed there. Off the bench, we have Nico as a 6th man. We have Gerard Liddell running there as small forward. We have Daniel Gafford at center. And then we have Jalen Smith, who in my opinion, in his short time with the team, proved his worth above and beyond as our 9th guy off the bench. We do have Austin Rivers we can bring in if we need to. Damian Dotson, TJ McConnell, and Fala Dante. Marvin Bagley again is injured for the remainder of the playoffs. He's gone for the year. And then we have Chao Bass, who hasn't really played a single minute this season. We're kicking off the playoffs against New Orleans, as you guys already know, and we're rocking slightly different jerseys. They're kind of like an off-white, grayish sort of color. We'll see what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of these jerseys. I think they're going to be just fine. I want to kind of use them in the playoffs a little bit. We're bringing the black jerseys back too. If you guys have another idea for another jersey combo we could rock, let me know in the comments down below as always. But I'm feeling like these got a pretty good chance. Now, Ja Morant skies after Charles Bassey misses, and we can't get a bucket to drop early on. We're going to the paint to Julius Randle. Dwight Powell's right on it. Excuse me? Honestly, this isn't going probably how I thought it would be going. Ja again, dribbling a little bit. Get it right here to Bassey. Oh, Bassey's got mouse in the house. This is all day. This is all day, Charles. All day, Charles. Get that. So the Pelicans are really trying to steal one on the road right now. I don't love that. All right, Jaden. We're playing so bad right now. Oh my God. Let's get a screen here from Bassey. Honestly, Jalen in the corner, I'll take that all day. He's so good in the corner. Ja trying to push the tempo. We've got to have big performances from Ja if we're going to walk out of here with a dub this series. Again, Jalen in the corner. Look, if you're not going to guard this man, we're going to hit a green release on you every time. That big 3 by Jalen puts us down by 2. Again, he's the rookie. He's the dude stepping up, man. I think he got robbed again for Rookie of the Year. Not enough consideration about what he did. They were putting in too much on numbers, in my opinion, but that dude consistently was a problem. That was not where I wanted to go. That was supposed to go to Jalen, but he still gets it back, and now he's got 8 of our 10. He's on fire. Got Williams out here. Charles Bassey playing, honestly, not very good D, but we still get the miss. Ja in transition. He's going to see Jalen go down the middle. Jalen's going to throw up a prayer. That's going to be a miss. Jaden's there to get it, and the one-handed flush. Go ahead, Jaden. Gafford guard. Daniel Gafford's actually really athletic, so I don't mind that matchup. He plays great defense there. Jalen running the break. He's got Smith here with him. Jalen to Jalen. We're going to Nico. That high screen. Honestly, I'll let Nico go all day on that. You can't guard him, man. He's so good. 6 points already for Nico. Randall and Gafford out here. No way. I'm sorry? Nico setting up top. He's got Quinn Cook on him. Got him turned. He's got, oh my God, Gafford down low. Someone get it to him. Big fella. Thank you. Our passing right now is not exactly great. Nico running the break here. We got Gafford following with him. That goes leaps and bounds higher than where I thought it would actually go. First screen. And letting Gafford roll. Big fella go up. Show him who's the boss, Daniel Gafford. We got to resign him. Not for 19 million, but something like half of that. We're picking up here in the second quarter. We've got a nice 7-point lead. Things are working exactly how we want them. Charles Bassey. Too easy. Too easy. We've actually had a lot of scoring from basically Jalen, Nico, Charles Bassey's got a couple too, but Jaden hasn't played that great of a game so far.
It certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot.
Oh my God, Jaden just got posterized. Honestly, that's enough. I can't let Jaden get posterized like that. We gotta get that man involved. Go off, Jaden. Put in some work, young fella. Put some respect on your name. Oh, Scotty Lewis answers back. He's gonna miss that one though. I'll take it. Put in Jaden in transition. And not exactly what we wanted. He gets it to nobody. Dwight Powell in the middle. Dwight Powell's about to get a 3-second call. Hits him with the lefty fade. Jaden gets it. And he gets the bucket. You know what? Getting dunked on is all he needed. He's back. 12-point lead now against New Orleans. I'm feeling like this is where we start to pull away a little bit. Thomas is the ball up top. Alvin Williams setting the screen. He's going to pull that in Dwight Powell's face. We know he's already going to miss it. Dwight Powell doesn't let anyone score on him. Everyone knows that. Jaden driving in. Go ahead, big fella. He had 2. He got dunked on, and he scored, I think, 7 straight. He's back. So the lead has been removed down to single digits as the first half is winding down. Ja's trying to go off a little bit. We haven't really gotten enough from him, I think, but I'm going to let him drive. Okay, he just got bullied. Okay, you know what? Where was the foul the first time on Ja? Ja, again, a solid start, nothing too crazy. Got Thomas out here reaching a little bit. He's struggling to get... he can't really beat a man right now. Give her that screen. Charles Bassey trying to set it again. Taking it forever. Ja's going to go ahead and pull the 3. Bassey's going in for the rebound, but there is no rebound with Ja Morant shooting. That bucket was big, though. Ja Morant didn't have a single point in the first quarter, but in the second, the young fellas come alive. Now, Lewis is going to pull up. Scotty Lewis is a dog, man. A big 3 by him. Lead is now back. Not where we want it. And go back to Jaden. Jaden has just been able to abuse Scotty Lewis for the most part. Pulls up a prayer. Charles Bassey's there to get it in. Charles Bassey has some protein this morning. Little oomph on that one. Under 15 left. Scotty Lewis has the ball. He's by far been their best player offensively. Defensively, he's actually had a couple of good plays too, but he wants that one-on-one with Jaden. Jaden has been answering back. After that 7 straight, hasn't really scored. Scotty Lewis is going to brick that one. Bassey's going to get it. He heaves it up.
So it's the home team.
Charles Bassey almost made that, but going into halftime, we got it back to a double-digit lead. We want to keep it there, expand upon it, and close this one out in the second half. So we're picking up here in the second half, and we have pulled away pretty incredibly. Like it's not even close. Uh-oh, Jalen's off. This young fella. Even the basic dunks by him are incredible. I mean, the little reach over dunk, fantastic. Nico Mannion out here in the break. We got Jalen Smith trailing him or throwing the alley-oop, big fella. I'm telling you, he is a diamond in the rough. Picking him up in free agency was such a big play. Pelicans are looking to do something, man. Right now, it is a blowout, and it's not looking like settling down anytime soon. The lead is 26 points. Nico getting the double screen. I'm going to let him pull up real quick. Wide open spaces. We'll take it. The lead is what I would consider, honestly, insurmountable. 90-59. This is a wrap. This game is an absolute wrap. And Jaden, put the exclamation point in it. Not even close. This game is over. Ja's getting assists, Jaden's getting buckets, and we've had our starters out for most of the games. So our very first home game of this playoff season is a wrap. We're going to walk out of here with a monster victory. In New Orleans, if you keep playing like this, series is over really quickly. Recapping the stats, Julius Randle went off. 39 points, 18 rebounds, 6 assists. But if he wants to go off like that, and we can blow his team out like that, I'm okay with it. Scotty Lewis had 23. Alexander Walker had 19. Outside of that, with Nembhard getting 16 and 10, not a lot of help from the Pelicans roster. For us, though, and considering how much of this game we actually simmed, Jalen Green went off. 46 points, 7 assists, 1 turnover, 16 to 22 shooting, and he only was 6 for 10 from 3. I have no words. Kid played an incredible game. Best game he's ever played by far. Ja Morant went off. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists, no turnovers. That's the Ja Morant I want to see. Nico had 24 and 11 off of the bench. Again, validating why I think he's 6th man of the year by far. Jaden McDaniels, 23 and 11. No slouch of a game for him. Charles Bassey, 18, 19, and 6. So Charles Bassey slander. You also had Daniel Gafford off the bench, 16 and 10. Dwight Powell, 14 and 4. Jalen Smith, 11 and 1. I mean, we played basically everybody. Even N'Faly Dante got in today. And TJ McConnell. Everybody played in this blowout. Picking up in game number 2 at home, something I didn't call out in game number 1 is that Anthony Davis actually didn't play, which is part of the reason why I think we had so many points, especially inside the paint. Now, the official diagnosis is he's a sprained left knee, which is obviously keeping him out of game 1, but game 2, dude is back and he's trying to get things going. We're going to let Charles Bassey go in the paint. You can already tell Anthony Davis is putting in some pressure, but Jaden gets the scoop and the score, and we'll take that. And with him having a sprained left knee, I'm going to attack him left and right. If we can go off the dribble or just make him have to jump and do a lot of stuff like that, I don't think he'll get hurt again, but I do think it'll make him wear down a little bit quicker. Ja Morant going out here to the right, going to pull up for the mid-ranger. Ja Morant, cold-blooded. Looking for a screen, gets that from McDaniels. McDaniels going to pop up for the mid-ranger. McDaniels is going to float in on AD. He's going to get the foul. I think on Anthony Davis, he does. That's good. If we can get him in foul trouble, even better. Now we got a couple of subs in. Jalen's coming in the game as well with Daniel Gafford. But right now, New Orleans is putting on a little bit of a comeback. We're only up 4 points. We obviously brick a pretty bad shot there. If we win it, it's a great shot, right? Thomas is going to dribble up a little bit. He's got a drive here. Nico down low to help. We end up not getting the rebound either. They go back to Randall. Randall already has a ton. We try to block him. We can't get him. He gets his own rebound. And he finishes it strong. Nico looking to set it up. Got Quinn Cook on him. Should be an easy matchup for him. Quinn Cook actually is better than I give him credit for, but I would take Nico all day. Now a nice mid-range pulled up from Nico. He's going to miss that one. He missed actually a couple of really easy buckets. Randall out here trying to attack on Jalen. Go to Thomas. New Orleans, for the most part, is getting the rebounds that they didn't get last game. And they're making us sweat a little bit. It's only a 2-point lead. And Jalen Smith here. I'm going to let him go ahead and pull one. He's a C+ 3-point shooter. And that one's going to go. All three are in. Randall down low on Smith. Passes it off. Gafford tries to contest that one. Gasser with a great contest, but Julius Randle tips it in for his 8th point of the game. Nico running a break. He's got Gafford out here to his right. He's also got Jalen Green in the corner. He's going to shoot that one. A little hesitant, and that one's not going to fall. We're seeing a little bit of a struggle from our team. We're not really getting Nico offensively involved. I'm going to let him go all the way in the drive. I think him against Julius Randle, he can take him all day long. First quarter winding down. Alvin Williams has the ball up top. Man is refusing to pass. He gets it over Magruder finally. Randall here in the screen. I don't imagine shots coming up. Smith is there to contest that one. That one is way off, but who else is getting it? Julius Randle. He is on fire, literally and figuratively. Oh my God, really bad double team. Oh God, no chance. Oh my God, he just tried to baptize our guy. Are you kidding me? Julius Randle, that's what you're doing? I'm gonna let Gafford shoot it up. Oh, it got blocked twice. So the end of the first quarter was a little bit crazy. Got a 1-point lead. Julius Randle was going off. You got to shut him down ASAP. Picking up in the second quarter, and we've got a small lead. 5-point lead with 5 minutes left. Dwight Powell out here setting the greatest screens of all time. Ja Morant with the most basic move of all time, but it counts. Anthony Davis. What a pass from Lewis. What a finish by Davis. I swear that basket's still shaking. Bassey here in a beautiful screen. Honestly, I'm letting Ja go in. Get those fouls on Anthony Davis. 3 on him right now. That is major. Davis out here on Bassey. Scotty Lewis. Hello? Scotty Lewis, what did we do to you? Oh, Dwight Powell running the break. What you know about this? Oh, hey. Oh. Someone saw that. No one saw that. No Dwight Powell slander. Lead almost to double digits right now. Anthony Davis has the ball back again. He's been limited. They have not used him a ton. I think that injury obviously is hindering him way more than they let on. And another big bucket there for New Orleans. Alexander Walker getting that one. Lynn Jaden put the tempo up a little bit. I want that screen. Oh, kill him. Honestly, I want the foul on AD, but we'll take the bucket. 14 for Jaden. Ja looking to get things going. Nemhard messing with him a little bit. That ball goes to Bassey. Bassey's going to get the up and under real quick. Is that Hakeem Olajuwon or Charles Bassey? And also might have been a travel. We'll overlook that. Why? Because he plays for our team. I like Jaden in the corner. Give me all 3 of those real quick. All 3 of them. Julius Randle picking up. Missing. We'll take that. Great rebound by Dwight Powell. What else did you expect? Jaden cutting in real quick. Get him out of here. Unleashing chaos, like the screen just said. Rising up, flushing it down. We've got a double takeover right now. Both Ja and Jaden have their takeovers. It's about to go down. Here we go. Ja looking to drive right by him. Ja's got the blow by animation. Let's go, Ja Morant. 15 and 5. Look, I don't want to say too much, but I feel like this game is about to be a wrap already. And then I say that, and Julius Randle gets another tip in. We've got a 10-point lead. But with these moves right now that Ja is putting on, it just feels like so much more. Ja again with the blow by again. He posterized Anthony Davis. Who's next? The blow by with this takeover. You cannot stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Davis a little slow off the dribble. Charles Bassey playing great D on him. Davis with a little step back range. That's not going to work. This is not LA, Anthony Davis. Oh, I'm feeling this right now. You know what? I thought it was going to be a dunk for a second. I got really excited, but we'll take the layup. 10 seconds left on the clock. Scotty Lewis has the ball in the corner. AD trying to get something going. Okay. Non-injured AD's probably dunking that all over Dwight Powell, but Dwight Powell would have rejected it back into oblivion, so doesn't really matter. Nico's going to go ahead and chalk one up here at the end of the first half. That one's going to miss. AD gets it. A 10-point lead right now for Alaska. We're really close to having a 2-0 lead in the series, but Julius Randle is trying to make sure that we don't have that. So we got to lock him up, make sure AD doesn't just miraculously get healed, and hope that Ja Morant and Jaden keep killing the game. If you've been watching this series from the beginning, it honestly feels like the way that Ja and Jaden are playing is like reminiscent of season 1. I mean, it's unreal how well they're playing. Gafford sets the screen. Jalen's going to pull deep. That's a green. Only 4 for him after dropping over 40 last game. A little different, but Ja and Jalen are playing so well they doesn't really have to score right now. They could bring it up. Again, the lead is now to 25. This is feeling just like last game, but how do we stop Julius Randle? I would not be flexing down 23, to be honest, but how do we stop that man? This lead right now, unreal. I don't know what you do if you're New Orleans. Like, it can't obviously feel that good. Dell's getting bullied up. We're gonna give it back to Nico. Want that screen here. I did not mean to fade away. You know what? Daniel Gafford's there. I'm sorry? What heck just happened?
It's no wonder they're losing. I mean,
Dell out here in the break into Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith throws up a prayer. 3 fouls on Julius Randle. We got at least 3 on Anthony Davis. Not bad. McDaniels is in now. We're gonna get it down to him low. It's just too easy. 25 for the young fella. He's picking up where he left off.
He's obviously still trying to find
Dell's out here grinding. I see an alley-oop opportunity for. I'm out. I'm done. Series is canceled. I cannot recall how many times we've seen Jalen Green dunk it in game, and we've called it the greatest dunk in franchise history of all time. That is, I messed up my headset, honestly, through that whole entire thing. That is the best dunk he's had. In midair, catches it with his left, basically windmills it over to his right, and dunks it in traffic. How? What I need from you guys is to tell me, is that his greatest dunk of all time, or has he had a better one? He's had so many good ones that honestly I've lost track at this point, but we got to figure out, is it that one? Is it a different one? Honestly, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words at this point. The game winding down, we've had a lot of our backups in for a little bit, but we are still holding a pretty commanding lead. Ja looking for that blow by here, throws up the prayer. Again, getting to the line. He's already got 24, 6, and 8, and he's looking to get more. Oh my God, just completely left that man in the dust. Dwight Powell's got 12 and 10. No Dwight Powell slander. So this game is going to be a wrap. Game number 2, and just like game number 1, in blowout fashion. Game number 1 was a larger blowout by far, but this game still not even close. They brought Anthony Davis back. I don't know if he's not healthy enough. He played okay, but it's not enough to beat this team. Looking over the stats, Julius Randle again had another game of 30+ points, 35-15, no turnovers. He shot pretty well from the field. Anthony Davis in his first game back, 24-10-4 with 4 blocks. Scotty Lewis, 17-6. But again, 12-1 from Alexander Walker, 12-4 from Watson. It's not enough. If you look over to our side, Jaden McDaniels, 35-9-6. An incredible game by him. Ja, you could argue, probably had a little bit of a better game. 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 12 assists with 3 steals. Did have 3 turnovers, but between the 2 games, it's a turnover and a half per game. I'm not mad at that. Dwight Powell played incredibly well, 18-14, and just played lockdown defense across the board. Jalen Green can't be as good as he was in game number 1, 17-6. 12-3 from Jalen Smith. Bassey was 11-8. Overall, the team played well. Nico didn't score a lot, but with Jaden and Ja both dropping 69 total points together, can't be but so mad at that.